Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mixed Media Monday. I am Ophelia, and thank you so much for joining me today. I thought our challenge today would be mixing things up. If you've watched for a while, I don't know what that was, but if you've watched for a while, thank you very, very much for joining us on Mondays when this goes live. But if you have been watching, you'll notice that I'm usually in my favorite colors, reds, yellows, oranges. And so today I thought I would mix things up, and I invite you to mix things up. And I'm going to change my color palette. And let's hope that this goes well. Instead of using reds and yellows and those kinds of colors, I thought I'd bring in some like deep blues and purples and some turquoise and some greens. I do have a little bit of red here that I may use. Maybe not though. I don't know why that's there, to be honest. Maybe it's just to make me feel a little bit better. I've got some magenta here, but otherwise I just totally want to change my color palette so that sometimes I just feel like I get in a rut with the same exact colors over and over again. So I thought it would be great to kind of change things up today. So that's why I've kind of switched up my colors. I'm still going to be using some watercolors, and these are just my Lucas, but I'm going to try my best to get my brush in different colors. I've also brought along some inks that, again, I will try not to touch the reds and yellows, so I'm going to move those immediately so that I won't touch. And I think the one thing that I know I wanted to use was this butterfly. I've got some stencils, and I saw, maybe I'll use, I don't know, outside of just mixing up my color palette, that's all I've got so far. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this and be inspired to play with just going and putting your hands on not necessarily your favorite go-to colors all the time, but just mixing things up a bit. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and let's just go ahead and get ready to start playing. I think at first I'm just going to, as quickly as I can, I've also changed the format of my sketchbook. I think instead of going this way, I may switch it to this way, but then I may switch it back. I don't know. We'll see. But first, let's just go ahead and get some color down. So I'm just going to, let's just do it. No more talking. No more stalling. Color on page. I don't even know what I'm dipping my brush in, but it's going to work out. You'll see. I don't, Okay. Background is covered just to get rid of the blank page. I'm going to dry it. We'll be right back. Putting color down right now. No more overthinking it. Let's just go. The beautiful part of just kind of building the background, especially with acrylics for me, is if it's something that you honestly don't like, you can always let it dry and paint right back over it. So we may end up going back to my trusty old colors, but for now, what I know I want to stop doing is just seriously stop overthinking things and just get some color down on this page. So I'm just putting color, nothing exciting. I think I'm going to let this dry some. I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be right back. We got ourselves a purple island. right, guys. I think I'm gonna call this done. Again, fearing that if I keep going and overworking it, I'm just gonna like destroy it. This is totally different for me, so I think I've changed things up a lot. It grew far more grungy than I was thinking in my head, but then it's like, just go for it. Of course, at any point in time that you wish to flip through your journals and add something or cover something up, to me, that's what it's all about. So don't ever think that a page has to be finished in one sitting. It's just kind of you doing your thing. This is just your creative outlet. And with that all being said, I think I'm going to call this one finished. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today, playing around, changing things up, mixing things up, and just being here every Monday when we upload, just showing such love and support. So thank you guys so much. Make sure if you've played along and you've mixed things up that you use the hashtag Mixed Media Monday and tag at Jerry's Artorama, as well as me at Ophelia's Art Studio on Instagram, and we'll see you next time. Bye. That camera's kind of far up. Did you like that? Really hurts when I have to look all the way up. Hey, bye. So, do butterflies have butts? Because would I put it at the butt and let it drip? Burning question. Burning question. Now that is true. Can we put that in the next intro? Yeah. Like, and put a butt on a butterfly? Okay, so can butterflies twerk? Is that what they do on leaves? Okay.
They kind of do.
That's what I was just thinking, the same thing. They honestly kind of do. So should I stamp it with paint first and then spray until I felt the same way, and I tried to change the whole scene, and we're back at twerking butterflies.
They kind of do.
And she's stuck on it. Everybody's now wanting to go to this butterfly house.
They lay on your hand. It's really cool.
And they twerk on your hand. So then they technically do have butts.